Talk Boxing, the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A. We're going to lower this in the background. We are watching Agate Cabal taking on Andre Redinko. But that's not what we're talking about. This is the post-fight recap. Was it a draw? I had the fight 116-112 in favor of Lara. It was a 115-113 for both fighters in the 114 split. I had Cstano winning this rounds 3, 4, 11, and 12. And this fight, it was the pressure. The fight went down like we discussed in the breakdown prediction. I picked Lara to keep the distance, pick him apart, get a little body shots here and there. I thought he'd knock him out. But Cstano, I think I picked a knockout because I'm biased as fuck. That's just my favorite fighter. But I picked Lara to win, but like I said, the knockout was just me wanting sprinkles on top of my fucking sundae and shit. And Cstano put good pressure on. He showed that Lara's not the same. To me, Lara, he might win a rematch against Cstano. He might lose that, but I think he'll lose a rematch against Hurd. He should be able to beat Harrison, but to me, Lara is now a 10-round fighter, and it's only going to get worse. He lost that fight because he couldn't win one of the last 2 rounds. 11th round, was he taking it off? Was he just gassed out? And then the 12th, if he was to take the 11th off and try to come back in the 12th, Cstano came out like a bat out of hell, just throwing the combinations that we talked about he can do. He let his hands fucking fly in the 12th round. Lara was picking him off in between here and there, but the 12th round, with that high volume and intensity of the 12th round, was what the fight in the nutshell, the saying is what it was. You gave credit to, obviously, I didn't give as much credit to the scoring judges, but like we said in the breakdown, Cstano can win this fight off the volume of work. He could just, if it's not all landing, just out throwing Lara. And the fact that Lara just throws a 1-2, when you're throwing hooks and straights and spidey shots and just in speed, and you see Lara doing this textbook okie dokie shit, and you got a thirst for blood and KOs, you know. Like I said, even though judges supposed not to be like, oh no, we just want to score points. Like, where's the fine line of scoring between, oh, he's being the aggressor, between Lara putting himself on the ropes and fighting off that? You know, like where do you draw that line? Because to me, Lara put himself on the ropes more than Cstano put him on the ropes. And when, don't get me wrong, Cstano landed some good shots on the ropes, but a lot of times Cstano, he'll throw 5, land 2, but a lot of times he'll throw 3 and miss 3. Like, how do you score all the missing, or do you just judge it as, oh, he's pressing the fight? Lara's not doing nothing because he's making him miss, but he's not throwing back. Like, I don't know if the judges scored Lara for making him miss, or just Cstano for the volume he was throwing but missing. But like I said, in rounds 3 and 4, he was putting some good pressure. That's when, to me, the fight really started in like rounds 3 and 4. When like I said, I'm a diehard Lara. That's my favorite fucking fighter. And I could see in rounds 2 already, it was too fast for Lara. it was too fast. And in round 3, it picked up. That's when Cstano started hitting the body. Around 4, it didn't, like I said, I'm watching it, and it's, I knew Cstano had the eye, but he changed the momentum of the fight. I didn't think he landed shit in the fight. I thought Lara landed the cleaner punches in that round, but he threw a lot of shit at Lara. And I was like, hey, this, I know Lara lost this round. Even though I feel and the numbers showed Lara didn't do shit. He landed like 6, 7 punches in that round. And Cstano just threw a lot of shit at him. And that was the changing point. And Lara, to me, came back in 5 and did a clean sweep to 10. But apparently it didn't. I just thought Cstano threw a lot of punches. The combination was there. It went down just like we said. He's gonna throw a lot of punches. It wasn't gonna land, but it's gonna be more of what Lara was throwing. And the cleaner punches of Lara. And the commentaries, they were really pumping Cstano's offense up about his combination, his pressure. But Lara was throwing some body combination counters in there. Not combination, but some body counters in there that they were so busy talking about Cstano, they didn't really acknowledge Lara's body counters till like late. But it's just the 11th round to me is what really lost Lara the fight. I think he was fucking tired as shit, and he tried to take it off and win the round as easy as possible. And he's all right, I come back in the 12th. But fucking Cstano was a bat out of hell in the 12th. And Lara, give Lara credit. The motherfucker, like I said, people would talk shit on him for a long, long time, and I always had to defend him against all my friends and all the who I could talk boxing with. The motherfucker could fight, and now that he's getting older and not moving, you see he's fighting more, but he's getting hit more. Like he's getting tired, and Lara's one of those ones. Fatigue knockouts are bad on him because every time he's getting hit or dropped, he's fatigued and he looks really out there. And now that he's getting older and fatigued, he's gonna get flatlined. You know, you see those type of, like, for instance, a perfect example to me, just like my own thing of Lara. I could see Lara. I don't want to see it happening, but just the way the signs of it coming, the way he gets hit and the way his body reacts, and like when he gets hit, he like the exhaustion, tiredness. I could see him getting beamed like there was Anthony Mundine. You know, like, oh shit, Jeff Horn did that to him. Like, you knew he was an older fighter, but oh shit, that happened. I could see that happening to Lara. The way he moves, and you can hook where he's gonna move to. Like I said, he's getting hit flesh on the chin now, and the fact that he's not moving. Sad to see my man's gonna go soon, you know. But I don't, like I said, I don't see him winning the Hurt rematch. Cstano rematch 50-50, but he's a 10-round fighter to me now. I don't see him having the gas for the full 12. Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A. The fight ends in a draw. It's crazy. I had 116 on the Hurd fight, so I gotta stop having that score for Lara, man. 116, 112. So I'm bad luck.